Quick, warm up. Thank you. As you all can see from your agenda tonight, Martin will be giving his very first speech, the icebreaker speech, which is from our communication manual that we have here. Because I know we have a lot of guests here. This is the manual that we're talking about. And for this speech tonight, he will have to speak before an audience for the very first time, which is not his first time. We've heard him before in table topics. Remember that wonderful table topic he gave us about people who had died? Then he gave us that wonderful table topic speech last time we had our meeting. And that speech was about using earplugs and somebody not listening to you, or the person was being annoying, so you had to put on earplugs. But we're looking forward to that very first speech tonight from Martin. And I am too, and we all been looking forward to this one. I welcome
Martin. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about how kissing can get you into big trouble. Well, according to my mom, when I was born, my first flirt, my first kiss was from the nurse because she was talking so sweetly to me. As she said, I glowed, and when the nurse kissed me on the forehead, then I blushed. But that's her. And then when I was 2 years old, I met the girl next door. It was a spontaneous combustion. And I remember she was driving around in her blue convertible paddle car, and I had a red paddle fire truck, and we were always playing husband and wife. But that only lasted a year. And then I started in the first grade, and that's when I realized that it's true that Catholic nuns do have eyes in the back of their heads, and they can see around corners. Because I got caught kissing my girlfriend by the incinerator in the playground, and I had to go see the Mother Superior. And Mother Superior was proud of this big paddle that she had with holes in it. And she warned me that if I did that anymore, that I was going to get swats. And then I had to stay after school and to have my parents come. And that was so embarrassing. That was horrible. Then in 7th grade, a new girl came from Hawaii, invited me to her house for lunch, went to her house for lunch, which was in an all-white neighborhood that was 15 miles away. And we had a great time in her apricot tree, eating apricots. So she gave me a great big bag of apricots to take with me. And I took them home, put them on the kitchen table. And then the friend that was supposed to give me the alibi that day, after I lied to my mom and said I got the apricots from my neighbor, he comes in and says, "Oh, are those the fruits from your girlfriend's garden?" And my mother says, "Oh, what? You sneaked out of the house and went to see a girl? I didn't raise you to marry no white woman." And she admitted to me that she was a racist, and she was proud to be a racist from North Carolina. And so then, not too long after that, got invited to a girlfriend's house who lived across the street from my sister, and I stayed over there too long, and her mother came home, who was an arch enemy of my sister, had to climb out of the bedroom window and face to face with the Great Dane dog. But luckily the dog knew me and let me climb over the fence without taking a chunk out of me. But I got grounded and big trouble again. And so that goes on and on about getting into trouble and meeting spontaneous combustion. And I was sophomore class president, had a big picnic one day, and Murphy's Law took full effect. We sideswiped a car, and I kissed my best friend's sister, and then his father, who was a Baptist minister, came after me with a shotgun, threw me out of the house. Then I got picked up by the Tempe police, banned from the city of Tempe, had to walk all the way home across the desert in the middle of the night. And then I got home, got grounded because I had beer breath, and then on that Monday I had to resign as sophomore class president because of all these things that went wrong. Got suspended for 6 years. And then after that, I met another cousin of a friend, met spontaneous combustion again, got me in more big trouble. Her father even sent her to see a psychologist for kissing me. And then we joined up with people, singing groups, sing out so we could see each other at rehearsals and at the concerts. And then the members of the cast conspired and took me over to her house, and where she was babysitting. And we went there. I was no sooner there than her father did come, and I got trapped in the bathroom, couldn't get through the window. This was too small. So I had to face the consequences. And the principal of my school, the priest, said, well, if you see her again, you're not going to be able to graduate, and you're going to get expelled. And so then, that's when Up With People sent me to Los Angeles, learned a little bit of data processing, and got into another scandal. But then I went to Yosemite National Park to help build a dam. And while we were there on the night of the equinox, we were laying around with my 3 bunk mates, and we were talking about girls, talking about Dr. Timothy Leary. Then the radio starts with, all right, baby, it's the Wolfman talking to you from the big XREB, 50,000 watt solar power of Los Angeles, California. Wants to know, are your peaches sweet? Are your peaches sweet? Yeah, Wolfman. All right, how old are you, little girl? 19, Wolfman. All right, Wolfman loves little girls like you. And then Wolfman says, now, the new song from the Supremes, Reflections. The song starts, the wildcat that's sleeping under my bunk jumps out and goes, wow! And all the crickets are quiet. And then we look out on the mountain, we see these lights swirling around. And then we said, what is that, traffic? No. Yeah, that's traffic. Then it started to rise up above the mountain. We said, no, traffic doesn't do that. And we saw 3 smaller objects come out of it that were similar. And we realized, that's a mothership. We were running out there trying to wake up everybody in the park, but nobody wanted to get up. They said, shut up. We could hear the fear in their voices. They said, go away. And we were running towards the thing going all through the forest. And they ran into us, and we ran into them. Had a fantastic time. This is like seeing old relatives that you always heard about, but you didn't know if they really existed. So we had a fantastic time flying around. And then we saw people panicking. We saw one man, tragically, a farmer, jumped into a hay thrasher. It was awful. Then we were scared. We didn't want to leave the spaceship, but they told us you got to leave because we have to leave before the sun comes over the horizon. And they needed to use the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon and the earth to get shoot as a slingshot to reach light speed. And they told us, go forth and meet the women of the earth, for they are renowned for their elegant beauty, for their sharp intelligence, for their grace, for their charm, for their courage, and for their tenderness. Thank you.